Doing that right now. We live, baby. We live.
Hello there. Welcome once again, Talking Fight fans. We've got Mike Orr in the house, and we're going to be knuckling up with him. Welcome to his show, Knuckle Up. Mike Orr at 4. And who do you have for us today?
Oh, my man here, Devin Haney.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. A guy that you're not going to know because he's young and you're a little older, and your area of expertise in the boxing is long before our time.
Yeah, they start with names like Muhammad.
Yeah,
George,
way back. All right. Let me tell you a little bit about this kid, man.
I don't think Devin was a name back in like the 1970s.
It probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. Well, he was born November 17th, 1998. So, he's a youngin'. His nickname is The Dream. He's an American professional boxer who's held the WBC lightweight title since 2019. And as of July 2020, Haney is ranked as the world's third best active lightweight by Ring Magazine, fourth by the Transitional Boxing Rankings Board, and fifth by BoxRec. I checked that out today. Actually, he's gone up on BoxRec to third and fourth overall. The kid's great, man. He's had a pretty amazing career so far. 25 wins, no losses, 15 knockouts. When you watch this kid, Graham, he's excellent, man. He's a bruiser, man. He's not all finesse. He's just a lot of power, man. His right hand is devastating. Whether it's being thrown in a right or it's just being thrown as a hook to the body, this guy's, he's a beast. I just love the way he goes in there and grinds. He's looking for 2021 to fight for all the belts. So I think we're going to see some big things from this kid, man. And he's got the ability to do it. He started off early in his career as an amateur. He started off age 17. He became the youngest boxer to win the Youth World Championships in Reno. His amateur record before turning professional was 138-8. Before he turned professional at the age of 17, but due to the age restrictions on becoming a pro, he had to fight his first 4 fights in Mexico before being able to come onto the United States stage and the international stage. So he's been deemed something, a force to be reckoned with from the beginning. And you watch out some big things for this kid in 2021. You're going to see. I hope to see him fight to unify the belts. That'd be great. Unify or even just undisputed. Nice to be undisputed. I have all 4, but we can only hope. We're going to see big things from this kid. He's not scheduled to do anything at the moment. I know he is signed with I think it's Matchbox and George and Hearns, the Hearns camp. So they've got, I guarantee they got a good plan in the works for this guy. You're going to see a lot of big things. I know you probably haven't heard of him. Check out his highlight reel. You're going to love it. 25-0, 15 wins by knockout.
I wonder if this age thing is a matter of truancy, that the school boards would rather him stay in school than start making. Well, then why would young people want jobs in restaurants?
or even long careers in handball, right?
I'm arguing against myself. I was just thinking about that age restriction and turning pro, and I'm thinking, maybe they don't want him. The musical youth thing.
Right.
When those guys went through the charts with that song, "Pass the Dutchie," the British government told them to go back to school and give up their music career. I wonder if this is the same thing. I mean, you turn pro as a boxer, you start making money, and all of a sudden the government says, "Wait a second, school's more important."
He turned pro at the age of 16, so I guess the restrictions is 17 years old. It must be is what I'm thinking. It probably is.
So he turned pro in fighting in Mexico.
Yeah, he turned pro fighting in Mexico at the age of 16. But he couldn't compete in the United States. Okay, so their minimum regulations must be like 17, 18 years old. It's got to be there. But he won his first 4 fights in Mexico, and he won at a regional level. The WBC Youth, the IBF USBA, the IBF North American, WBC International, WBO, Intercontinental, the WBA International lightweight titles as a professional. So he's this kid's championship material, man. And the fact that you know, a lot of people don't know about him. It's kind of sad. You know, he's on people's radar. He should be on the radar a lot more than he should, you know, than he is. This kid.
Well, who are some of the notable fighters he's knocked out?
Well, he's fought. Let's see. He just finished fighting November 7th against Gamboa. Before that was Santiago. He's put out Burgos, Menard. He's put out a few guys like Hector Garcia. He's put out Carlos Castillo. The list goes on. You know, he's 25-0. Anybody they put in front of him right now is just, you know, they're dropping like flies. This kid's just got he's got all the tools, and he's got a heavy right hand, man. I'm telling you, every time this guy makes an exchange and he comes in, and I've watched a bunch of those fights. A lot of those knockouts are the ref stopping this guy from getting his head, you know, caved in, because this kid's just coming with every exchange. This kid is trying to knock you out with every exchange. He's not trying to play the point game, man. He's get in, comes in hard, bang, bang, plays both levels, gets back out, comes in again. He doesn't get hit. And when he does get hit, it barely phases him, man. He's amped up. He's in there. He's just trying to, you know, knock people's heads off. And that's what I love, man. I love these fighters that go in there and, you know, they put it all out there, and they don't care, man, if they get knocked out or they knock out. That's the way these fighters fight, man. I like those kind of guys. The grinders, man. They're the gladiators of the sport, the true gladiators. They don't care if they get hit, and you know, they'll just walk right through it so they can deliver you a devastating blow. And that's what this kid does, man. Every exchange, he's in there to knock your head off. Every single exchange.
In terms of description, sounds more like a brawler than a grinder.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess a brawler. Or just he's got one punch knockout power, man, and he tries to use it, you know. And his highlight reel speaks for itself.
Right on.
Well, that's it, fight fans. You got to check him out, man. Devin Haney. You're going to see big things from him this year for sure. 2021 should be a good year for him.
Who did you say was managing him?
He's signed to believe it's Matchbox, so he's under Hearns. And Hearns is a pretty big promoter, and you know he takes care of his people, and you know he should definitely have a big year planned for him once all this COVID crap gets lifted. You know, as much as it can be, like we're losing fights right now is what it's happening, man. We got fights going on, but there's not as many that could be going on, and you know everybody's kind of up in the air about what's supposed to happen. Like, you know, for instance, you have the Crawford, Errol Spence. You got, you know, the Joshua, the Furies. You got the Wilders, and these guys all have no idea what's going on for this year, man. This year is going to be one for the books for sure. I hope we still get to see these big fights out of it, definitely. And you know, what can we do, really, man? It's COVID. We can just hope for the best.
We wait in eager anticipation.
Yes, man. I'm so eager and waiting and anticipated here, man. I want to see these big fights, and I want to see them now. I don't want to wait.
I had read that the UK was opening up its restrictions and allowing fights in February.
Oh, that's going to be excellent. Perfect. Open it up, man. Let's see some big fights, man. Let's see Katie Taylor getting back in the ring again. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely got to see that. Got to see my girl there, man.
Get her out of the pub and into the ring.
And that's it, man. Out of the pub and into the ring.
Out of those Irish.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh man, but yeah, man. This kid, Devin Haney. This kid's turned his whole gym or his whole basement into a gym to work out, man. The guy's just, you know, stuck with this COVID crap, but you're going to see big things from him. Watch 2021. This kid's going to put another belt around his waist for sure. He's got the power to do it. I wouldn't steer you in the wrong direction. I never do, man. He's an exciting fighter. He's a knockout artist, you know, 60% knockout. That's what I want to see. So yes, fight fans, again, thanks for tuning in. Monday at 4, Mike Orr. Thanks again, Graham, for having me on. If you like what you see, remember, jab that like, subscribe, and knock out some comments. And don't forget to support Talk and Fight, man. Go out there, watch The Scoop, watch Neil the Deal, and The Female Fist. Definitely check out those shows as well, man. They're attached. Once you subscribe, you'll see everything out there that we've put out. Thanks again, Graham. Thanks again, fans. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 with something new and exciting for you. Again, view it, like it, share it. You know the way it is, people. Knuckle up at 4 o'clock with Mike Gore.
Thanks very much, Mike.
Yeah,
We'll
man,
see you tomorrow.
for sure.